Here we presents the top 5 best chef's knives. Starting at number 5, WÜSTHOF Classic 8-inch. The Classic 8-inch cook's knife from WÜSTHOF is an excellent addition to a kitchen knife set for a culinary student, home cooking enthusiast, or serious cooking hobbyist. Professional cooks also prize this WÜSTHOF Classic chef knife as a high-quality workhorse knife well worth the investment. These knives are forged with precision manufacturing and the highest quality materials. This cook's knife is one of the most commonly needed kitchen tools for both function and size, and it's a great value as an all-purpose chef knife despite its higher price than budget knives of similar function and size. Based on the reviews of this knife, it would also make one of the best gifts I can imagine for a home chef friend, or a wedding gift for a couple who enjoys cooking. Practically any cook who could use a top-quality 8-inch chef's knife would enjoy using this knife. This chef knife is perfect for chopping, slicing, dicing, and carving, and great for meat and both soft and hard vegetables. The 8-inch size is the most versatile. A longer knife can get in your way while cutting smaller items, and a shorter knife like the 5-inch or 6-inch chef's knife just isn't long enough to do all your kitchen work. I find that the 8-inch version also fits best in more people's hands. No WÜSTHOF knives review can be complete without some discussion of the manufacturing process involved in making these some of the best culinary knives in the world. Their knives are regularly rated among the top knives of any brand for sharpness and usability, and Good Housekeeping regularly rates WÜSTHOF extremely high in side-by-side tests with other top brands. In our review of this all-purpose chef's knife, we've covered a lot of ground, from quality in manufacturing, to flexibility of use, to the pros and cons of the knife and its specifics. And any knife chosen and used by professional chefs such as Martha Stewart and Jamie Oliver has merit. Depending on your particular kitchen needs, especially if you are only cooking for one or two, you might not even need many other knives. If you're a cooking enthusiast or cooking for a group, this knife can form the basis of a solid set of knives you'll never regret buying. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4. DALSTRONG 8. The DALSTRONG chef knife is ideal for those who prefer the look and feel of a classic, European-style chef's knife. The blade is deeper than average, designed to execute heavy-duty chopping motions with ease. Although this is the most expensive budget chef's knife in our guide, a quick look is all that's required to see why it's well worth the cost. At first glance, you can see the craftsmanship of this blade. The high-carbon German steel, polished to a satin finish, is quite beautiful. The edge is sharpened to 18 degrees by hand, and tempered to resist rust and corrosion. The metal scores in 55 Rockwell hardness, meaning the edge will hold its sharpness well. This knife stands out with the hand-polished, hand-sharpened German steel blade that looks and performs very well. It has a very solid handle with a full tang, built to last with pakkawood. It is a knife perfect for busy commercial kitchens as well as home cooks. The deep blade offers a few benefits like increased knuckle clearance as well as making chopping much more efficient. The added depth is great for the rocking motion style of cutting, which is used to make slicing, dicing, and chopping more efficient during food prep. The handle is not only comfortable to grip, but it's constructed to stand up to a lot of heavy workload. The handle's material won't degrade or wear down over time, and it feels secure in hand with 3 rivets and a full tang. It also has a front bolster with a finger guard and a rear bolster behind the handle. This budget chef's knife was the most expensive in our guide, but for justifiable reasons. The blade is made from the same high-quality steel you see in more expensive models. The durable plastic sheath included is a nice touch that isn't included for most knives of this price range. Halfway of my listed number 3, MOSFiATA 8. This is an excellent knife. The handle has a nice shape. I am finding it very comfortable to hold. It is sharp, cuts well, and is easy to handle. It has a nice feel overall, and a good weight, not too heavy, and not too light. This knife had been used every day, cooking for almost 2 weeks. I use it to cut everything, vegetables, meat, fruit. It remains sharp. I do not see any imperfections or dents. I am quite pleased with it. In the attached video, you can see it in action. The package includes a finger, a blade guard, and a blade sharpener. I never had much luck with blade sharpeners, but I like having a blade guard and plan to learn how to use a finger guard. In addition to its efficacy, the comfort this knife provides to the user cannot be ignored. I have weak wrists, and cutting for long periods can result in lingering stress or fatigue. I have yet to have that issue with the MOSFiATA 8-inch chef's knife, despite using it much more frequently than I am accustomed to. This knife actually makes food preparation enjoyable. For me at least, this is no small feat. A note on the packaging. I don't often comment on packaging, unless there is something special about it. This knife comes in a beautiful packaging. The box packing is sculpted to the knife's shape and is made out of red velvety material. The presentation of the knife is suited for a gift. Coming in at number 2. Mercer Culinary Renaissance. A good set of knives can last a while. In fact, you may buy a set when you move into your first apartment and find that you still have it when you're ready to upgrade to your first home. But every knife has a shelf life, which means you'll eventually have to trade that old set in for a new one. There are many factors to consider when you're shopping for knives. Many knife sets come in wood blocks fitted with slots perfectly shaped to fit each knife. Do you need a block? That depends. Some homeowners prefer to have their knives neatly tucked away in a drawer when not in use. Others prefer those magnetic strips that hang on a wall to hold the knives in place. The benefit of a knife block is it turns your cutlery into an attractive part of your kitchen decor. You can find a wood type and color that perfectly matches your own kitchen, making it an enhancement. But beyond storing your knives, you'll also need to consider the type and quality of the set you're buying. At the very least, you'll likely need steak knives and perhaps a utility knife for your kitchen. But if you're a true chef, there's a wide range of knives you'll need, including those that can help with peeling fruits and vegetables or cutting bread without tearing it. One nice upgrade is sharpening steel to keep your knives in peak condition for many years. Many knife sets also come with kitchen shears for the many times you'll need them. Of course, the quality of knives is also important. Look for well-known brands like Culinary and WÜSTHOF, which have established themselves as leaders in their industry. When a manufacturer develops a reputation as having a commitment to excellence,